Hey everybody. All right, check this out right here. Just got back from Freewheeling Power Sports and got this really cool helmet, the LS2 Blaze. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and the long-term review. We'll be coming down the road, of course, but I'll give you my initial impressions and we'll unbox it, take a look at it, and I'll tell you why I thought it was a good idea for me. Thank you, Connie, over at Freewheeling Power Sports outside of Atlanta on the west side. And it's February, folks, here in Georgia. February, the end of February, and I picked up the helmet on the 24th. So 2 days later, it's been sitting here for a couple days, so I'm ready to check it out in detail. I tried one on in the shop. It was a gray one, and it fit me, so place the order. Here it is. All right, we'll talk more about it. Just show you real quick. I'll be using it for the Tiger and the Husky. So again, the black, white, and red color scheme kind of fits in for me. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna move over to the truck here, use a tailgate to kind of unbox this. All right, cool. All right, so here we are unboxing the LS2 Blaze, and I did a bunch of research. I watched several videos online, and again, I really enjoy Kyle, over there. Fortnite does a good job. So Kyle Bradshaw, I always kind of like his videos, very informative. So this is not going to be in depth, and I'm not a professional reviewer, but this one works out for me. So a budget-friendly lid to kind of go off-road and keep on-road. And I'll tell you why here as I check this out. Comes like this in this cool bag. All right, nice snazzy bright bag. And let's see, it's got a couple things in the box. Like I said, I tried one on in the shop at Freewheeling, and it was a gray one. So I opted for this cool color scheme here to match the bikes. All right, LS2 Blaze MX 436, I believe. And really, here are the things that attracted me to this helmet. Number one, it has a sun visor, internal sun visor. I mean, that's nice, as long as it's optically correct. As you can see here, it comes with a little sticker on it again. Nice. That was one. Number two, DOT and ECE. So that was kind of important too, especially if you're on the road and you want to keep your noggin safe. So, I mean, it has stickers on it just to prove that. So there you go. And three, this was kind of a bonus, and it comes with a ratchet strap. So I have a ratchet strap on my Shoei Neotech, which I really enjoy, and I've kind of gotten used to it. So this is a bonus. So three huge pluses for me, and the price was awesome. So, you're talking retail, I think they're around $159, I believe, $156. Depends on where you look. Saw a used one on eBay, not that I would, but for $120, same exact helmet. But anyway, that gives you a perspective. It's a budget-friendly, good. It's got great reviews online, so I thought I'd give it a try. And again, watching, certain people introduce initial impressions, that kind of video. There's videos out there, but I'm going to give you what it's like on the bike and long term. So that way it might help people. It might be a great helmet. I'm hoping it is. And then it might be one of those, maybe I can just keep it as a backup helmet. So hopefully it works out. Let's see what's in the box here. There's a ratchet strap. Just pull this, and it comes out. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Oh, and hence this one is replacing this one. And I would have kept this one, but this we had an incident right here where I kind of went off over the handlebars riding with some of my mates and my buddies, and broke the plastic peak here, so it just kind of vibrates now. So there you go. So I was looking for a budget-friendly replacement for that. All right. I'm not going to name any names and where we rode. No. All right. Chin curtain comes in the box. And then really kind of minimal, I mean, for the price, obviously. And then I've got some replacement screws, looks like for the peak. The peak does have some adjustability. I'm looking down at it now from the top. So it does have a little bit of slide to it. So let's see if I can do this real quick. Might be able to push it down a little bit. And I'm be interested to see how this fares with goggles. So I'm kind of, yeah, there we go. And then tighten them back up. So it does move a little bit. Maybe 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch maybe. There, just adjusted them and tightened them back up. Again, I'm impressed so far. It feels good. I wear medium and showy helmets. So let's kind of put this on for you to give you a little perspective here. All right. Don't you like when you try these helmets on and they have all these little paperwork type things attached? Now it is snug, I will say that. So right out of the gate, it's snug, but I think in time it's going to be perfect, and I can speak. I'm not, having any issues. Forehead seemed to be really comfortable when I had it on the shop. And again, will I run a comm system? Yes, I'm going to put a comm system on and get that hooked up. So hopefully things will be with this slider here might be the only challenge to put the comm system. So there you go. Comm system we run the Cardo Pack Talk Bold. So, and luckily it's a good hair day. So the Cardo will be interesting to see, where I can fit that up under here. And I may include that later on down the road, but this is just kind of out of the box and for today. And then I want to ride eventually with it for sure and give you my thoughts on this. If it lifts, that's going to be kind of a bummer, but it got good reviews, so I'm hoping for good things. Like I said, it's just a replacement for this, and then my Neotech's getting a little bit older, so I'll have to find a road helmet and or modular for that. So again, thank you, Connie at Freewheelin' for ordering that for me. I appreciate that very much. So some information that might be helpful for people watching. My head shape is an intermediate oval, and the helmet is very comfortable right out of the box. Couple things I liked on my first ride with it. The sun visor works really well. It comes down fairly low, which is great, and it almost touches my nose, which is pretty cool. The color of the sun visor is kind of a blue coloring, which is interesting. It's still optically decent. It's not super blurry. It could be crisper maybe, but it's good. The peak on top of the helmet is nice and long. So when I was riding into the sun, I just had to kind of tilt my head down just a little bit to block the sun. That was really nice. There is a replacement peak for the helmet, which I found on the internet. It's about $19 to $24. So if you decide, you go over the handlebars and break your peak like I did on my last helmet, you can replace the peak on top. The only challenge I think for me is going to be the installation of the Cardo Pack Talk Bold. And I think I'll do a long-term review. I'll probably include that. So my question is, how is that slide mechanism for the internal sun visor going to work out? I may try a boom mic. So that's my only question with this helmet. Again, I was riding on my Tiger 800 with the screen all the way down, and I had barely any pull on my helmet. You notice you do have a peak, and you are riding a dual sport helmet, but it's not extreme. I've had a couple other helmets where if you turned for a shoulder check, it'd kind of sweep your head a little bit. This is not horrible. I'd say it's in the medium, kind of in that range. It's not horrible, but you can tell you're wearing that dual sport helmet. So, and the lift on it is not extremely bad either. I was standing up. I got a little bit from the wind on the top, so it does create a little bit of lift. But again, this is all perspective. I'm not a
professional reviewer. It's just, I think it's a good budget-friendly helmet that will do its purposes. And again, it's got some great features for the price. So I will give it a go, and then I will give you my long-term review probably at the end of summer. I'm going to wear it for the summer, and I look forward to actually, seeing how it shakes out. All right, thank you, Connie at Freewheeling, and thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free. I'll be happy to try to help you. All right, take care, ride safe out there.